Good evening, Mama Nina Kwaba, and Famumra, a KM TV. So, anyway, oh, show me, with my KM TV, or Facebook, and I'm a personal profile also with me, I have Honum, and YouTube, and so KM TV. And then command person menu dino a tiawa. If she near maybe a higher way I sit nemu. Which here say me no meaning na no itimi hwe na itu ho anamo obi busa say eye de nkomo na me pese me no edi nkomo edi kan no efa program na me no ba be no ho program no di no ye emransem na nintia edi dwumadi we ba ne se yehu se emra ade a nipa bebre na owo Ghana see omo da nche Ghana mra na yede intumsa na yinima de kodi ntia etisa nti maye madwen se me the platform yi e de be ye nkyerɛkyerɛ na ama amanfo so how the law works. I know say this kind of niche majority of people don't want to hear or don't want to follow, but I am taking my time and I will take you through these kind of programs. The program is intentionally to give legal education to the public so that their rights will be safeguarded, their rights will be protected, their rights will be guided so that obi emfa be so insisi obi. Another point is that I believe say if we are see who mrana yetim rasia ebe buama enema bi atoto yen se obi timi de mra hye ne nsem na obi hu se akwaje obi enkwa efre ne nsem se esi de onim mra no ntan yede ensei mra di mahu de se obi a ye program or social media as well. It is hardly to see people doing programs are related to the law. And even God, nyame ebo wiase no. He used law. There are rules nyankopon use ye and they create a wiase. So God created the world with the law. I believe say you have heard before say we have something we call the law of karma. Yes, what to be that? Yes, the law of karma. The law of karma. I just say emra bi wo a ebitimi ayden ababe adwuma ama me no mi. So in that case, you and I, in say ibihumra, we need to know the law. So we will be treating more of freedoms, the right that you have as an individual. It doesn't matter, baby or war, whether it's in Ghana, outside Ghana, or any part of the world. This is so because, say, when we get to know the law, we ourselves will be able to protect our rights. So that when people cannot take undue advantage on us, now on cheating on us. Indeed, we have these difficulties in our marriages where people, because they don't know their rights in relationship, they are being cheated. Some are being injured. Some are being killed. Some's rights are being curtailed. We have children rights. What are the rights of the children? We have the vulnerables, the aged law. What does the law say about the aged? The children, the aged, the disabled, the worker, the citizens, and the security agencies. I mean, police versus the public. What does the law say about bailing? Say obi, ebi baili obi. What does the law say this about this issue? When you are in a process of bailing someone, what are the requirements? Do I have to pay money? And I say, so these are some of the things that the public in and say we will be doing these kind of programs. So I will want to see that also you are protecting, you are promoting, you are letting the public know of this show. But remember, the purpose is to enlighten you. The purpose is to encourage you to adapt the law, to accept that the law must always be your key whenever you face any challenge with anybody. Now, I say, with the mra, beshe with sem, now we are near where they open. Into this is another opportunity being created for you. Obi wa emra wo nimti obi otinka say me share that be chill. I will make the police arrest you maybe in this Friday night because weekends police will not bail you. Is that what the law says? Say in weekends a suspect is not allowed to be bailed. Do we have a law that says that? Say, ubi, and if an arrest is made on weekend, don't I have the right to be bailed on weekends except working days? Say, it is has the person's right not been curtailed? Nipano found in Titiaso because per Ghana's law and interpretations now almost I can say I stand to be corrected in the angle of law. Martin Kpebu in 2014 or 2015 seek interpretation from Supreme Court about bail. And at the end of the day, he was able to win the case, or it went in his favor. That the Oduko say every case is bailable, and that's the interpretation by from the Supreme Court. That is the apex of the courts a war or memono. Unless there is other ruling now, if you are turning down there, I don't know. And they say in Ghana, every case is billable, general. And so be a yes, in the case be a billable. So if every case is billable, what about the days? It is hands come away, ibidi, pa. Ye best I share, and I about one chain near Busau. Say, when you are 70 year, will you prefer, say, there are 7 over court, a year court, police station, ahemfi ana wode bɛkɔ sɔfo hɔ wobɛkɔ malam hɔ wobɛkɔ bonsomfo hɔ sɛ ana wode asɛm bɛhyɛ wo nsɛm na wayɛ nea wopɛ. So these are some of the matters we will want you to bear with us. Na obuaye ema idi saa nkɔmmɔ yi, because it is very important that we delve into such matters. And at the end of the day, when people get to know more about law, it helps the society. It prevents so many things. People will not take the law into their own hands to do whatever they want. Our aim is to reduce the rate at which people see judiciary or people working in the law industry not be concerned about them, and to increase or more per se or more by dealing with the law. Oshe Imu Ibrahim report Ebaya, it also suggests that a higher percentage of Ghanaians don't believe in the judiciary. Why are they not believing in the judiciary? What is the root cause? These are some of the reasons there is also an issue of delay in court. Processes that led the entire Emma court issues a delay. We need to at least know it and find out if something can be done to address such matters. And also, bureaucracy in the law. This program will help you to understand why that. We educate ourselves, we advise, we seek redresses. And see what can we do to bring back the people's interest in the judiciary, such that the people will believe, nowadays for judges, they are able to lead the society. In the nutshell, Emrasem Jumedia Medebe Brewo Ewo KMTV. You run with social media handles, also TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, any other handles are aka. Na me pese ubeboye na edisa nkomwe akọ na obi susu nsa kabi. Your types of cases: criminal case, civil case. At what stage, at what point do we say a case is a criminal case? In what situation we would describe a case being a civil case? What are the difference in these issues? This program have a lot to offer you and everybody. Sometimes we will delve into institutional law, contractual law. We will be aqua terms and agreement. At the end of the day, the person will want to cheat you. All these things, we will delve into it, and we will discuss these issues not to suit my interest, but for the interest of the general public. And also, it is my view, say, in Kibinya, days to come, when we see that we are interested in the program, you may create a platform for social WhatsApp, where we can gather. If you have issue, you bring it on board. Then I put it before the experts in the law. Then they come and give us solution. Sometimes 2 heads are better than none. You may be having a challenge with an issue which say you discuss with somebody. It should have helped you in so many diverse ways. But because you don't know where to go and who to discuss this issue with, baby actually na dear aquatia. So we are going to discuss a lot of things. Anything that affects how that the assemblies carry out their duties. How should the MP carry out his duties? Say or no, adibia. We realize that the warrior no fakwe. Is there any appropriate means or any law that can let you challenge the person to do the right thing? So these are some of the edema yebe koso edi honkomo. But I'm promising you, say, it's not just me alone. Maybe because I am not a legal person. Though I do read a lot about law. Though I do research about law, but it doesn't make me a professional or a learned person. So as to you understand, so law is a specific field which goes with technicalities and experience. Inti yakope a lawyer for. Soon you will hear of them, you will feel them. So we interact and discuss very topical issues that a bit me affect me no me no. Ya brabo. You who say yenisa we will reduce the rate at which people take the law into their hands when they have issue with others, and because they don't have trust in the judiciary, they do whatever they do. At the end of the day, people loses their lives. People are being injured. A prenipa, ebia obitimi de bufu, esanse wenji court ninti. Mo say na akwaya de anye ebodua say you obitimi twese kan miame de aba say or the mrara hyenensem. Nanti ye wo butayi sunti a de mrai de ebai. It is say about to nsem ebai. If the people understand the law, nasi be this paper. I didn't cause obi kwatwe aba. Nti near the mrans be ye juma there. The people who administer the law sometimes are the people who causes the problem. Inti we are saying Emransem has come to stay. Emransem has come to help us build the society. Remember, said medical culture say God created the world with law. That is why every believer believes that we have all sinned. We are under the captivity of sin. Unless we transform ourselves, we try to mimic Christ, behave like Christ, we cannot inherit. The heaven has been put. The same thing applies to the Muslims. The same thing applies to other religions according to their beliefs. That we have sinned. Far during the creation days, tracing back to Adam and the rest. According to some of those biblical scriptures, there is either Quran or Bible. It explains, it tells us a story that God warned man not to eat a certain tree. But they disobey God and go and went and ate the tree, of which was the beginning of man becoming acting against God. So there are so many narrations which purported and explain that God does things with love. For us to live harmony with each other, we can offend ourselves. But when we use the law to address misunderstandings correctly between us, it can solve a lot of problems. So, now who say then the law says that, compensate this man. We say, okay, you are, once you have agreed, I have forgiven you. Don't pay or pay. You see that it has wiped away the anger between the partner when you know it all. And I am trying to tell you, say, please say Facebook, follow me, like it, comment, and share. It's also the YouTuber. Subscribe, like, comment, and recommend this page to anyone you know, so that we use the law to build a society. Send a medical kind, as I have indicated, we are going to bring to you professionals, and we will be going to the public you and come out with a question. You will also have your say. Then the resource person will come and answer or respond to that question, whether what we are saying is right or not. If it is wrong, what is the right way? How should we go about that particular issue in question? Indeed, I want you to join me on this platform. Me say the Emra Nsem. We will deal with so many things. Na inyina ibitimi akoyenim. Areas I want to re-echo it again. Areas I want us to discuss, and as a bit me, I concentrate. One, relationship matters. Mostly, you see, most of our people don't call radio or TV just to seek for redress or solution about their marriage or relationship, whatever way. Maybe it is in the public domain, and people, I mostly see such relationship functioning again. When it comes to the public domain like that, I personally, I would not be happy, and I will not be so happy to see the masem na me dia betina fidi so enye radio e TV na ye can seven no yen kan wie no the way a esi fa so can seven no wie akire no na seven no ayde akoye basa na asetena na nipa na so obotena no nke fa kwan foforo so a nke bitmi address esan say yem fa ye mbra nhihye ye nya adwuma yi ntino nipa no enim say ehonum na bitmi aboa no na ode akọ be wi akire no na de ngu ase ade asana asate relationship no crab more inti ye wo kwan a ye be fa so a be kan de simple o wasem wo ha o not like say o ba betena KMTV so na wo kan wasem nemum ye be fa kwan foforo say bia you sit but you cover your face, and your tone will change it so that you don't spoil yourself. Sometimes you may love your fellow, your partner, but the issue, the way a manner he handle as a no, a baby actually no na nipa no na ni anje se ono was atena bi. Obi wo ho a ade che say aware enso so breben dan hwan and also pattern yonko. At what time do I have to compensate my partner, and who must compensate other? Is it the man or the woman? Does the children have the right to demand for the share of the property that I have as a father or mother? So these are some of the things. We will delve into so many things. We will also be talking about issue like, oh, I have sent my kids to court for 2, 3, 4 years. The case is still in court, and I don't see the echo. Me who the echo. I serve not in a court, I serve no. You who the Did these we no money in same binuma? You be can o mra in sem jumedi so. Ewo KMTV. KMTV jumedi a ye jumedi a ye be di no. Enye hwehwe ne mu ade ye. Ye woni pa bebre wo a wontimi mpa mu kan okre. Ahade oba na ana asem no wo de betu ye nim ne bi okrobe narrate ummetena so. Ana asa ne medika kan no wasem no ye ti na e wo se ye ma wokasa. Ebi o voice nkwa de be mraba no ye be voice effect their two voice no so. Then we change your tone said the beya obi hu se asumesi ni na aboama yetimi solve some of the petty problems in the society. Issue like labor issues or from adwuma dia na wase me as me a ya family a me be adwuma o wo so a from adwuma no wo so wasede any say wo from adwuma from akwa na SEC ade obi wi akiri ne senate ne niam nyina ne benefit yem fama no, more especially in the private sector. No we used to nipa sa obi so a ya fa na adwuma no so antene no ho enye adwuma no se ne ese na efata ebe wi akiri no oye kokwasa nipa no koyi na dia na afi aye akoye boachi bi edi sansem we enom nyina no ye beka ho asem yes, child labor. These are some of the also issues are a better way. Yes, abofra oduru mfie bi a emfa ne nya adwuma bi ebi se adenti na okọ abrochima mu a China, Japan, America ne ade omo yeka omoma esua na no mehwe video bi na akulaketo a omo ye a truck, heavy truck, almost a size no omo di 3 no omo se na yawe ye ha odo bako kokufu odo bako se onso ya ebetumi aka se oye minor usa eni kwan se ono no de wode ne ye adwuma embasa se wode no abofra no ye pa emo ama no masua enkoso sane ma we nyina no we will talk about it. The yawe say kwan bi wo a e wo se me faso na me ma me ba se bia me je dwadini ofri school aba e so tena fia na afi me ye school ni me papa yukuani ma me yukuani me free school ba wo se me tena fia anata wo se me ko afum se me ko afum a a child labor and a child labor. I was our fro kunsu and our kunsu. These are some of the things. And no marketing what are some of the right issues affect here. Ultimately say yes, you do be a to remand. Remand and yet 2 weeks, 3 weeks. What them say years. Indeed, nasem as well the prison. Some way in ano, ye become wasem. Na ya day, ya pay anopo masibre. If you so be the prison, na a day, sika